Hey there, CUNY TV fans. I'm Andrew Falzon at our CUNY TV studios in Midtown Manhattan, here with the one and only Anthony Rapp, who you might know from the original cast of Dazed and Confused or Star Trek Discovery. We'll be chatting with him for upcoming episodes of Arts in the City and Book It, about his one-man musical Without You at New World Stages. You can check out withoutyoumusical.com for more information. For Star Trek Discovery fans, we have some disappointing news out of the Alpha Quadrant. Season 5 of Discovery will be its final season. We asked Anthony all about it. It's the first interview with a cast member from the show since the announcement was made. Recently, Paramount Plus announced that the upcoming season of Star Trek Discovery will be the final. I'm heartbroken. I'm sure you are too. And just touching on social media again, what has the fan reaction been like so far on social media?
I mean, I've long ago blocked people who were like anti-Discovery, because there were some of those people. No, I mean, the outpouring of support has been very, very, very meaningful. And the sense, you know, I've never been a regular on a television show, and I've heard this about other people who've been on regular television shows, is that when you have a following, it's like you're in people's homes. Like you become a part of the fabric of their lives over time. And that's what we've really felt, and so I really feel that being reflected back to us right now. It's very meaningful.
Sure. Well, it amazes me what they've done with Discovery, because every episode doesn't feel like a TV show. It feels like part of a movie. It is so cinematic. It is so well shot. The sets, the visual effects, all of it comes together so seamlessly. When you guys wrapped the final season, did you know that it would be the end? Or was there some question in the air, or did you think you were coming back?
I thought we were coming back. There was certainly no announcement, and we are getting to complete the story. We're getting to get a proper ending now, which is very gracious of the powers that be to allow us that. So there will be a conclusion to it, but it wasn't anything that going in we knew was definitely going to happen. I mean, I guess in any time we were on a TV show, you just never know for sure, 100% of the time, but it just seemed like we were probably going to be there for a little longer.
Sure. Looking ahead to the 5th and final season, and I'm not looking for spoilers because I want to sit home and enjoy it on TV, but what can you tell us about the 5th season?
I can tell you that it's an adventurous season, and that was a word that was expressed to us before we ever saw any scripts. That was like this intentional opportunity to have us go on a bit more of an adventure, that, you know, where there's still some high stakes and everything, but a little more of a sense of like we've sort of paid our dues of having like really dark and intense things going on, that there's a little more sense of fun adventure that's part of the story. With all of our characters still continuing to grow and interact and change and have that family dynamic and everything like that, but just a little extra nod to the spirit of like, yeah, we're out there in space, let's go, like, have some fun a little bit.
Sure. There were some things in the series that were kind of unbelievable, and I think when you guys did the multiverse arc and all of a sudden, you know, nice people are suddenly turned evil and upside down, it was very hard to buy Ensign Tilly / Mary Wiseman as
Killy?
Oh my God, yeah, it was so hard to believe.
She had a blast doing that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Every actor's dream, I would imagine. So looking ahead to the 5th season, we know it's going to be the final season. From what you know, from what you've shot so far, I was disappointed. I thought there was so much more for some of the character backstories to come out. Are you happy with the character arcs where things leave off?
Yes, I'm happy with it, and of course I'm always, this is my first time to be a part of an ongoing series. So one of the really wonderful things about it is, like, I don't know what's coming next. When you do a film, when you do a play, you know what happens in that story. In this case, there were new things coming all the time, so I was just really curious about what more are they going to throw at me, kind of thing. So I miss that. And you know, we've alluded to some of the things from our past, you know, between Hugh and Paul, but it would have been nice to continue to discover more of that, you know, and to continue to see how our little mini family evolves with Adira. But you know, that's for fan fiction. That's for you know, people's little dreams and art, you know, fan art and all that stuff. Like, we get that reflected back to us in wonderful ways too.
Sure. I'm sure you've had some conversations with some of your castmates. Is there anything that anyone said about, learning about this final season that's particularly poignant for you?
Well, I mean, like what Wilson posted online about gratitude, like we feel a tremendous amount of gratitude. This has been a life-changing experience. And it's, being a part of Star Trek in and of itself is life-changing, but to be a part of such an incredible group of people that we uplift each other, and we aspired to be, and I think have been, an example of like you can come together and do good work with each other and take care of each other and have it be a good experience, and that can be met with success is very gratifying. And it reminds me of what I went through 25 plus years ago with Rent. Like, same kind of thing. The good people came together, put our best hearts and minds together, did our best work together, took care of each other, and it was embraced by the community at large.
For more info on Anthony's musical, visit withoutyoumusical.com. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more great educational and informational content from CUNY TV. I'm Andrew Falzon. Thanks for watching.